Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Kate and today I'll be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag with you. And so let's get started. Let's do this. The first question is, why did you start this channel? And I started this channel so that I could move into a creator role with the Booktube community rather than just participating, because I do watch a lot of Booktube, but now I want to become like a booktuber. I also thought this would be a fun bookish experience just to try within my entire life and do something different and new. I also need this to try and practice my speaking and just talking out loud to maybe just a camera, but also maybe to an audience, because I am a teacher and an introvert, so it would really help me to just like talk to you about books, something that I'm really comfortable talking about. So what are some fun and unique things you bring to YouTube is the second question. I had a hard time answering this question because it was asking me like, what's the purpose of your content? Is it the fun stuff you're gonna create? And I was like, there are so many great YouTubers and great booktubers, and they make such unique content that it's really hard to think that I could make unique content. But I thought I would try. So here I am saying I'll try to make some unique content. And the third question is, what are you most excited about for this new channel? And I gotta say that talking with people about books is an exciting prospect when it comes to Booktube and this community. I also want to learn a bit more about myself as a reader, as well as a little bit more about myself as a person, as I like interact with other people and like get new bookish experiences, and something I'm really excited for. Okay, the fourth question is, why do you love reading? I love reading because it's a form of escapism for me, as well as a form of knowledge gathering. Gathering might not be the right word, but I'm gonna use it. It's also a stress reliever for me. As a person who has anxiety, it's nice for me to just sit with a book and like be in a different world and read. Maybe not even be in a different world, read in this world. I've started liking nonfiction too, which is why knowledge is a part of why I love to read. So yeah. The fifth question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? And first off, if I were to meet my favorite booktubers, I would be like, hello, I love you. I think you are so cool. Can we have a conversation just about like life in general? Can I like talk to you about books for a few days? But I've also been looking for some nice software editing software. So if you could recommend any editing software that would be like really great for like a mediocre editor, I would be really appreciative. Okay, so the sixth question is, what book or series got you into reading? I am always embarrassed to say it is, well, now I'm embarrassed to say it is Harry Potter and Twilight that got me into reading. But these two didn't get, like, they were the ones that pushed me into reading. They were the gateway to me reading more, but I did read on and off before these two series. So the seventh question is, what challenges about starting a booktube channel do you think will be the hardest to overcome? And time is a good one. Finding the time, or just like not even finding the time, but like making sure that like I make time to create content, and to do this. And I think I will, because I'm excited to do it, but like maybe doing it for a long term would be something that is a goal for me, is to make sure that I'm like consistent. It's also, one of the other challenges that I'm scared of is like not obsessing with views and likes. That's not the purpose of this channel. I really am here to be a part of the community, whether that's like if people watch me, if they don't. I just want to be here and like interact with you. That's my goal. And finally, it's like the fear that my insecurities will slowly engulf me as I'm like creating content, because when I think about creating content and what I think is good being different from what other people think is good, and just like that disparity, it makes me a little scared. But I also have to kind of remind myself that this is okay if I create content that you don't necessarily like, because it's something that I liked. And I feel like that's the same for you. If you create content that I don't like, that's just on me. That's just my preferences, and that's your preferences. So we're just different people. It's I'm basically doing a disclaimer in my freaking Booktube Newbie Tag. Here we go. Anyways, so this will help me build a bit more confidence while I'm on here, is to just be happy with like the things that I'm happy with, and like being okay if people don't necessarily like the things that I'm happy with. It's just the way the world works. And so on that note, that fun note that we all are different and have different reading tastes, I will end this video. If you're interested, please check out my Goodreads page in the description and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear what you think. I'm also open to constructive advice for like making YouTube content and like the jazz and the works and such. I hope to see you again soon in another video, and I hope you have a good day. All right, goodbye.